Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 71 of Blacklight Settlers. Quick recap of the goals. I crossed Giant Grow Zone off my list. Not that I have a giant one, but I'm kind of changing the interpretation to be an ever-expanding tree sowing zone. But you all are probably most interested in the siege that I am about to defeat. Yeah, that is how confident. Let's call it confident, not cocky. How confident I am. So what I'm going to do is add everyone to the caravans here to try to get these caravans loaded up and leaving, because it's taken a bit of time. Then, speaking of loading up, I am going to send Boomalip 1 and 5 chem fuel and 1 shell and 1 pod and Boomalip 2, mostly because they just haven't been named yet. 5 chem fuel and 1 shell into the second pod. I just did a zone restrict on everyone. One thing I'm going to do is for Vex and Camassia and Nara, I'm going to unrestrict them, and that's so that I can set up some ID traps. I don't want it blowing up anything but the bridge. So I gotta be careful where I install these. Perfect. I have exactly enough bridge to do a lot of damage. Alright, that's all set. Now, they do have 2 triple launchers, which I really would like to get out of play. Now, worst case scenario, I can use my lances. I could very, very easily use the lances to take those out of play. But, alas, I prefer not to waste lances if I can help it. What are you... Oh, okay. Please load up. Please leave. Never do hauling? Okay, that's cool. Why are you unloading? Oh, dear lord. There. Don't need to unload that now. Okay, I can't really focus on that, but I really, really, really would like them to come home now. Some more animal spots. DQ and Jova and Phoebe. Stop what you're doing. Treat yourself. How close are my pods being loaded up? Not really. Okay, they're almost done. Looks like they're staging here. Okay, they're ready for launch. Looks like the shells, I'll just put it right in the middle. I'd like to have my boomlopes blow up their shells, but I'm not... If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. It's fine. Another thing I need to do, let's go to zone here and rename this Stay 1. Create a new zone called Stay 2. That would be 21. Zone 1, Stay 1. Okay, is all set. Now I can force my boomlopes to stay in a specific spot. Looks like that spot is right about here. Right next to their shells. Perfect. So Boomalop 2, you are going to... Let's move towards their shells. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted to have happen. Also, it looks like one of the triple launchers is standing adjacent. So, get burned, man. Oof. That's what we wanted. We also finished loading up the other one. They aren't currently assaulting me. Oh, here goes their shells. Still not assaulting me. That's incredible. Okay. Let's launch another little gift basket. That worked out quite well. We knocked a triple launcher out of play. Oops. No, clear zone. There we go. And looks like we're landing here. This one might not be as, Wait, which one's which? Oh, okay. This is much better than I thought. Animals. Landed on their head. Eat it. And got their other shells. Alright, they're sieging now. Not that I blame them. This is the guy who has the other triple launcher, as one, as you can see here, is taken out of play. Which means I need to start... So I have my IEDs. I don't want that triple launcher to shoot at me. So I gotta keep my eyes on Robbie. Let's call him Robbie Rotten. I wish there was a way to just be like, leave now. I don't care what you're currently hauling, just go. Just leave already. Because getting kind of tired of their this caravan being dreadfully inefficient. Alright, so they are raiding. I ought to set my defenders up. Velik, could you shoot from a nice... no, forget it. Don't even shoot. This light could be moved a little bit better. Panther needs a melee weapon. Must have smelted it. That's on me. Where am I? Lanka, wrong gun. Alright, so the guy with the triple launcher had a wounded leg, so he'll be last in the door, which is great. Oh, look at your little smushed raid. I'm so sorry. You were gonna try to siege me, and look at you now. So there's a decent marine helmet out there. You are not gonna survive. Oh, you're already missing lungs and kidney. One thing I should change here, now that I'm thinking about it, set up a different grow zone here. Hay 2. So that there's no cover. Nice. Ooh, that is a blight, if I've ever seen one. There's a lot going on now. I apologize for all of the crazy micro. Work. I need someone that can grow, who's not currently in the fight. Depends, you're standing here. I was going to send you to the fight. But you being one of our better growers, and also our doctor, could be used here. The problem with mega farms is the blights are very unforgiving. This was a rice blight. Plop. How's your gear? We kind of screwed it up, but I'll be grabbing it anyway. Mew. Oh man. You are a good farmer in another life. Good hit. There goes the bridge. Sergio. Sergio, where are you? Let's go make sure they don't bash this door down. The wimp. Alright, so Mr. Rocket Man is way behind. They're gonna flee before that rocket ever comes into play. That's my prediction, at least. How many times has this dude been shot? Alright, they're fleeing. Now, one thing I wanted to do is to see if I can't take that rocket off their hands, but they might already have too much of a lead. Well, there you have it. Pretty solid defense. Guess it was like that. Okay. ISIS. Do I want to recruit ISIS Grunt? Oh, it's sad because ISIS used to be a fine name, right? And now the name has been ruined. All right, let's capture ISIS. You know, actually, when you say capture ISIS, it doesn't sound so bad. Let's capture ISIS and torture her as a prisoner. Come on, Herring. Nah, Herring's not gonna get there in time. What about Lumi? I'm probably not going to be able to save Lumi either. Oh, the wimp can walk? Alright, everybody, why aren't you caravanning yet? So what I'm going to do is remove everyone from Caravan except for Endelos. So they can all take a little bit of a break. Speaking of a break, if I want them to take a break, I need to supply sleeping spots. So keep the caravan going. And I can also lift the zone restrictions. Who is a medical emergency? Oh, ISIS? Yeah. That makes sense. Alright, they made it out. Sorry, Lumi. Couldn't save you. I could install a wooden foot. I forget where you make wooden feet. Probably like a really simplistic craft spot. It's not something I make often. No. Maybe you have to buy them. So sure as heck don't see it. Oh! He actually left. The madman. Oh, Jesus. That's not a little short circuit. It blew up the sculptor's table. Oh, man. Blew up the door, too. Alright, we need to get this inside, indoors. Pronto. Let's also unforbid everything except for our NPM. Really? Another event? Like, literally on top of one another. That's, not so cool. And it blew up on our poor dog, who already had a gunshot wound? It wasn't me, I didn't shoot her. Space is not already occupied. Alright, so Endelos is coming back with not a lot. Coming back with Rarby, which is why I didn't stop him. But obviously not fully loaded up. Oh well. I'll live. Now, of all the ones that we put down, is there marine? Yep, there's some marine armor that's worth grabbing. Wake up binge and Ibex Dose self-tame. Okay. Animals, ranch, and slaughter. As for the wake up binge, we definitely don't want you becoming addicted to wake up. That's a pretty nasty hard drug. Not that I would want them to get addicted to anything, but let's load this up. Good luck binging now. It's in a pod. Oh, there's still some wake up over here. Let's get rid of this. Wake up. And this is why I have many, many pods. Alright, so the caravan arrived. We will have them... Oh, we separated Cupid from the rest of them. Oh well. We'll send Cupid home. There's not really any Thrumbo over there worth queuing up anyway. Alright, Wild Man, grab the marine armor. Let's... Don't consume her. Strip her. Oh, this marine armor wasn't all that worth it. What about this helmet? This helmet's worth it. Alright, I hear you, Andalos. You're gonna get lavish meals. Alright, so one thing I could do is... I guess I'll do it with Sheba. She is... Oh no, she needs rest. Cupid, you team-killing a-hole. We're gonna get you a little drunk. And have you eat some food. I'll get you a little recreation, sure. Go eat. Alright, Mr. Rancher. Form Caravan. All these dogs and Cupid. Let's go sell them. And bring... Hold on, I need to add some meals to this. So I'll wait until someone's going for food. Who's hungry? I need to wake someone up. Luna, you're hungry. Alright, 10 meals is enough. Alright, Mr. Cupid. Form Caravan. Cupid. Bunch of dogs. Grab 200 kibble and all the meals and choose the route. Alright, so that will solve our insane quantity of dog problem. Rarby's already entombed. I'm not sure what to give a farmer item-wise. But there's the art of Rarby's tomb. I suppose I have the decency to clean up a little bit of this wall debris. I like how this Speleopede... it's just brain injured. I was wondering why it was just like laying there forever. It will eventually starve, I suppose. But I'm gonna put the little guy out of its misery. Or at least try to. Come on, Cam. How bad of a shooter are you? 9? This is just inappropriate. Oh, Endalos, this is your bed. Gotta get Endalos a little happier. This was kind of a large uranium deposit. I'm rather surprised. So Cupid, you are caravanning out. Good. Let's give up your bed to Luna. Zero Day will get this one. And we can just start reinstalling the other ones. Hair self-tame. That's about the worst thing you could do in this community. 8 lavish meal already buff. Already smoked. Okay. So Endelos is about as happy as I can make him through chemical means. We now have hay again. So what I'm going to do is kill off these zones. And we have insect meat. So make kibble, do forever for insect meat and hay. Call this insect meat, give it a critical priority. Make sure I don't click iguana. Okay, that's all squared away. What's tattered? The shield belt. There. Sergio, you're just confused. That's why you're starving. So there's a lot of stuff I want to ship back home. What I think I'm going to do is kill this zone. We have too much wood already. I don't need more. Well, Isis can walk around now. Let's go ahead and recruit her. Is there any reason not to? No, doesn't have any addictions. Dominica is 19% over her smoke leaf addiction. Tom... I don't really care about. I guess I'll just release him now. You can start sowing plants. Well, not even, because it's off season. We already rearmed our turrets mostly. What's with the low power? Jira's fully healed. Wow, what's with all the self-taming? There's also a lot of wild boars over there. Let's check animals. Ah, well, it's mostly just boars. But we'll get our hunt on. Couldn't hurt. Oh, Endelos, you went from the most unhappy to the happiest. I like that. Let's have Endelos form Caravan. He makes for a good cook in the outpost. Or a good butcher, I guess. Choose the route. Make sure to bring who we want to bring. I already chose the route, but oh well. And bring a fine meal. And maybe 150 kibble with you. Now it's 6 in the morning here. I'm going to send these guys home. So form caravan of everyone but... I'll Endelos is going back there. Luna's going to stay. But everyone else is going to go home. And I'm not even going to give them food. It shouldn't take that long. I will have them take some stuff, though. I'll have them take the silver, the Doomsday Launchers, the Scyther, the Advanced Component, and this 5 plasteel. We need this zone to become poorer so that they're safer. Right now, this zone is a little bit wealthier than I would like. All right. Cupid's moving. Getting our boar hunting on. They're entering Black Lake. Luna's hanging out. Endelos is going to man this outpost by himself. And then Luna is going to ship some of this stuff home. So any of the non-excellent beds will become... Actually, let me just uninstall them. You're out of food. That's not an issue. You're almost home. One thing I could make at the smithy is a few more uranium maces. We have a bunch of meleeers that could use them. So drop them, make them with Velik. What is Velik working on anyway? Who knows? Just doing Velik things. Oh, he's making the mace now. Perfect. So Endelos has arrived. I'm going to restrict the animals to shelter so that we can unload them quicker. Cupid's about halfway to the trademark with all those pets. Oh, yeah, you're soaking wet because you're hunting way out there. Sad Wander. I always find it that they sad wander because they're hungry, but sad wandering is exactly what keeps them hungry. And you're drowsy. Yeah, so this caravan sucked. Like half of everyone that just caravanned home went crazy. Jarrett, you are going to get your bed back. Tom's been released, so Isis, you take the bed. I'm definitely going to rename her when she's up, or recruited. Dominica, 21% withdrawal. All right, we're making progress. Vex. Oh, you were getting some lovin'. I just interrupted you in the literal rudest way possible. Alright, this armor sucks. So, let her rip. Wow, Sheba, you need to eat something right now. Odd choice of dining rooms, but you are a psycho, so who knows? Maybe you like to eat amongst the corpses. Hannibal Lecter. Alright, Jarrett, let's eat a fine meal. Cupid, trade off the dogs. And the kibble, we don't need it anymore. And berries. I can't purchase anything. It's all too expensive. Why do you have hearts? Can't you just have livers and kidney, or not livers, kidneys and lungs? That'd make me happier. All right, so they don't have any psychic lances, which is one thing we'd like, but oh well. I'll keep the silver. Oh, you know what? Let's trade again. Advanced components. And return back home. We still have NPM, so yeah, we have food. We have a bunch of food. All right, so you are... Let's form another caravan. Endelos is not actually going to leave, but he's going to do some of the hauling. We are going to bring home the expensive stuff to try to lower the wealth in this community. So steel is more expensive than wood, so we'll focus on the steel first. Plus back home, well, let's do the leathers, actually. And he'll help to load up as much as he can, and then I'm going to switch Caravaneers to Luna. It's just he's a night owl, so he can do the late night loading. Why are you on extreme break? You were demented, and you were wandering and not getting fed. That makes sense. Okay, that's not useful. The melee weapons... Oh, yeah, actually that's fine. If they're only good maces, we'll just smelt them down immediate. So these excellent ones are going to stay. Panther, you needed one. Our animal luring is working. We have some squirrels. Cleaned up the kill box just about fully. Stockpiling medicine. Now, I don't have an animal handler home, which means this doe and whatever is still sitting around being unbutchered. That's going to be something we'll have to fix. Alright, Zero Day, you have a bad mood. Let's start eating corpses, right? Yeah. Nah, you're happy. Mood go up by 8. Poppy, same with you. I haven't been doing this in a while. Makes them happy. They're gross, horrible, contemptible human beings, but if it makes them happy, it makes them happy. This zone is done. Hauled all the steel out of that. It's got to be a landmark, right? Alright, I think these guys are probably full up. Or just about full up. Luna is carrying maybe probably the last of the steel. I really ought to have carried the mech corpses away. That's another thing I kind of forgot about. So Luna, you are, yep, perfect. Immobile. Too much weight. What? Fine. There. Back to normal. Well, guys, so I'm just about out of time. If you have any tips or tricks or ideas or suggestions for me, drop me a line in comments or hop on Discord and let me know there. What did you think about the boomalopes in the raid? What did you think about my tactics? How'd you like that raid? Was it funny? Is there other things that you think I should be doing? If you'd like to get more involved and suggest things to vote on, even become a patron, I'll have to catch you all later. Thank you for watching, and adios.